When Andy Burnham won 54.8% in Makerfield, it was called a landslide. Nigel Farage has just won nearly 63% in Clacton. So let's talk about it. Nigel Farage has returned to Parliament after securing around 62.8% of the vote in the Clacton by-election. And I think there's an interesting comparison to make. Just 2 months ago, Andy Burnham won the Makerfield by-election with 54.8% of the vote. That result was widely described as a huge victory for Burnham and a major blow to Reform UK. Now Farage has won roughly 8 percentage points more than Burnham did. Now before everyone starts shouting at me, yes, there's an important difference. Burnham actually faced Reform UK and Conservatives, Greens, Lib Dems in Makerfield. Labour, the Conservatives, Lib Dems and the Greens all chose to run away cowardlessly with their tails between their legs instead of standing against Farage in Clacton. So I'm not pretending these were identical elections, but here's my point. We've spent weeks hearing about Farage being under pressure, Reform supposedly losing momentum, and whether his own voters were turning against him. He puts his own seat on the line, and more than 6 in 10 of those who voted backed him. You can criticise the circumstances of the election, but that's the other party's fault. They chose not to stand. But you can't pretend 62.8% didn't happen. And if we're going to call 54.8 a landslide for Andy Burnham, I think it's fair to ask what we call nearly 63 for Nigel Farage. For me, the bigger question isn't whether Farage can win Clacton or still win Clacton. Clearly he can. It's whether he can turn that support into momentum nationally again, especially when it was only really Binface as competition, so the left and anyone anti-reform would have gone for Binface, so this sends an even bigger message. So do you think the Farage result is more impressive than Burnham's, or are the two elections simply too different to compare? In my opinion, I think it's bigger because all the parties that don't like reform had one vote to go against, and they still couldn't get over 30% of the vote. But let me know what you think down below in the comments, and follow the Britannia report for daily UK political news.